Okay, so we're going to make an origami boat, just like this, okay? And I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to do it. You can do this with any rectangular piece of paper. So most traditional origami is done with square paper. That's why you got the squares from school. But this can be any rectangular piece. So you are not using the squares. Do not use the squares, okay? You're going to be using a piece of printer paper, or it could be like your notebook paper is fine, okay? Any rectangular piece would work just fine, okay? So here's how we're going to start it, okay? We're going to take this top edge and we're going to fold it down this way. And when you do this, you want to make sure that you line up the corners and you line up this edge before you make the crease. Okay? Hold it nice and tight, and then I just take my thumbnail and run it along that edge to get a really nice strong crease. Okay? And you can see I flipped this around here so the opening is at the top. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bend the paper. Okay? I'm not going to make a crease, but I'm going to go ahead and line up this edge over here down to the corner, and I'm just going to make one little fold right there. I'm not folding the whole thing. I'm just going to fold this right here. That's it. Okay? Now I'm going to take these corners and I'm going to pull it up to the center like so until those corners meet with each other like this, and this whole edge right here is lined up, and then I'm going to fold like that, and I'm going to fold like this, and I'm going to make those creases really nice and strong. Let me get a drink of water here, sorry. Alright, so now you've got this folded, and this can open up like so, okay? And there's like kind of two pieces here, as you can see. So I'm going to take now this front flap and I'm going to fold it down over these triangles like this. Okay? And I just learned this one today, by the way, so this is a brand new one for me. And what you'll find with origami is a lot of times it is symmetrical. So if you do it one way, you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I flip it like this, and there's no seam down the center, but we want to fold this piece up to be even, and you can kind of see it right underneath there. Okay, we want it to be even with that back piece. Okay, just like this. Alright, a really nice crease. Now, this part, I'm going to take this piece right here, and I'm going to fold it around this triangle, like so. Okay, and I'm going to take this part and go around the triangle, like so. Okay, and this is the one thing where it is not going to be symmetrical. Okay, I'm not going to do that with these over here, because here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this, and the bottom should have an opening, like so. Okay, I'm going to take this and open it up like this. Okay, so it almost looks like a hat right now, one of those paper hats. Okay, I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to turn this into a diamond shape. So I'm going to just keep pulling until those corners come together. You want to make sure that those corners line up. You want to keep these edges lined up. Okay? Do the same thing. Just hold it. Fold it. Hold it and fold it. Okay? So this is what we have so far. Alright? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this corner and you can see the opening is at the bottom. I'm going to take this top one, okay, and I'm going to fold it right up here. Just like that. Okay. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to do the same thing. Take this right up here. Crease it really nice and strong. Okay. And it's going to kind of fan out like that a little bit, but what you also have right here is you have an opening on the bottom side. You can see that. Okay. Once again, we're going to take this and change the shape. So we're going to open it up on the bottom and just keep pulling, okay, until these two come together. And at any point during this video, you can pause it so you can get it to where you need it to go. Okay. And this is what we have now. Okay. It's kind of got an opening down here. The top looks like there's two pieces kind of separate and a piece sort of in the middle. And you're wondering, how is it going to get to this? How is it going to get to this shape? Okay. You're going to find out here in just a second. Here's what we're going to do. Watch this. It's going to transform here in a matter of seconds. We're going to just take these two. See how they pull apart? We're just going to keep pulling and pulling. You might have to help it a little bit. Just like this until the top edges come together. And then you're going to take and crease that bottom. And you end up with a tiny little boat. Okay. Now if you want it to stand like on a desk, you can take this bottom edge right here and you can kind of help work it open a little bit so that way it can sit on a table a little bit better, but you don't necessarily need to do that. Okay. But that's how you're going to create the boat. Okay. Pretty easy, simple build. You can do this with any rectangular piece of paper. And that's it. Okay, have fun.